Hi, this is Tasha, the Crafty Crowd, Katz's Fitness, one of the two. I'm going to make this no-bake protein peanut butter cup recipe. It makes 4 protein peanut butter cups. Here I've got these little silicone cupcake holders. These are hearts, but anyway, so I have these. They're BPA free. So just have 4 of them, put them aside. And the ingredients you're going to need is you're going to need, of course, the 4 liners. You're going to need the powdered peanut butter. You're going to need some coconut oil, water, plain Greek yogurt, cocoa powder, chocolate, protein powder, and here it is, and 1 or 2 packs of stevia. I have not made this before, so I'm just going to start with probably a pack of the stevia, or maybe even half of a pack, because all this other stuff is pretty sweet already. So you're going to need 2 bowls. I just got these 2 little plastic bowls. So you're going to have 2 bowls, and in 1 bowl you're going to mix together your hot chocolate, your cocoa powder, your Greek yogurt, and your oil. You're going to have to melt your coconut oil. So I'm going to get a little container. Doesn't take much to melt it. A little, okay. And we need 2 tablespoons of melted coconut butter or coconut oil. Put this in here. Go ahead and get this melted first. And again, that's 2 tablespoons. It'll only take a second in the microwave. Get that ready. I have organic coconut oil. You can actually get the, this one's refined, so it doesn't have any coconut flavor. The not refined one has a little bit of a coconut flavor, but it's actually better to get the one that has not been refined. It just has the better properties left in it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this melted. Throw this in the microwave. All right, and while that's going, we now need Greek yogurt and the cocoa powder. 10 more seconds. The Greek yogurt. So I need, let's keep this over here. I need 3 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt. I'm gonna mix this. So we get our 3 tablespoons of the yogurt. 1, 2, okay. This is over here what I'm doing. It's just hot water, instant hot water, and I'm just rinsing that off. All right. So I have my Greek yogurt. I'm going to get my melted coconut oil and my cocoa powder. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. Oh, I need the chocolate protein powder too. I need 1 scoop of that. That's a scoop of chocolate protein powder. One scoop of that. Okay, and then we're going to add water. So 2 tablespoons, and you're going to add 1 tablespoon at a time. And let's mix this up. I think for sure it'll need the 2. I'm going to get me a spatula just to get the edges of this little container. Not the best container I picked to mix this in, but it'll do. Okay. So I'm going to just scrape down the walls of this container and get it all mixed up good. It says the mixture should not be thick, it should pour easy. So I will probably put a little more water in here. I'd like it to be a little less clumpy. So I'm just going to try to work it so it's not, I don't want a bite of like powder. And add a little bit more water, not quite a teaspoon, maybe a half or so. Always just add a little bit at a time because you can always add more, you can't take it away. Alright, so I'm just going to mix this up real good. Alright, I'm going to set this aside and just let it sit. This is about the consistency. It's not too thick. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to mix together my next little bowl. And in a separate bowl, you're going to mix together your peanut butter. Mix together your peanut butter and some more water. How much peanut butter do we need? We need 2 tablespoons of the powdered peanut butter. And this stuff, if you haven't used it before, is actually pretty amazing. I put it in my chocolate protein powder, and it's really good. It's kind of weird because it just tastes like regular peanut butter once you get it mixed up. And it doesn't have as much fat. It has the protein, but not the fat. So I'm going to set that aside. I'll just use that. Okay, use all that. Now we're going to slowly add some water to start thickening this up. So I did about, not quite a tablespoon. It'll need more than that because you want it kind of liquidy. like peanut butter. It's like regular peanut butter. It's crazy. So add a little more water. So it says you want it liquid, the liquid consistent. Liquidy consistency. So still pretty creamy. Add some more. So altogether this has been about 2 tablespoons of water so far. See if we need more. Considering this is my first time doing it, we'll just leave it at about this consistency because I want it to set up, and then we'll see how it turns out. Okay. Now, maybe I'll add another ½ teaspoon of water. Alright, so that was about 2½ teaspoons of water and 2 teaspoons of the peanut butter. And you can see it's kind of liquidy. Alright, oops. Now I'm back to my chocolate mixture over here, which I want to mix up a little bit more. I try to get some of these clumps out. It actually smells good. So I'm sure it's going to taste good. Okay, so now we're going to we have our little containers. You're going to pour the chocolate mixture into the bottom of the container, about 1/4 way full, and then the peanut butter. So, a little more water to the chocolate mixture. And to kind of keep it even, I'm going to use a little, this is a miniature ice cream scooper. It's actually good to use for cookies and stuff. So I'm going to put 1 scoop, about 1 scoop. In each, not too much in that one, in each little cupcake mold. I'm going to pat it down. So there you see it. And now I'm going to put my it says to go ahead and put the peanut butter right in now, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the freezer for just a few minutes, just so it'll set up a little bit, and then I'll put the peanut butter on just so the peanut butter doesn't mix up too much into the chocolate. Okay, so I literally just popped this in the freezer for just a couple minutes. So now I'm going to put the peanut butter in the middle. Make sure I have enough for each. Don't want to waste any of that. That's the good stuff, the peanut butter. So, go ahead and get this nice and cleaned out. I should have probably left it in the freezer a little bit longer. The recipe doesn't call for that, but I'd like to spread it out a little bit without making it incorporate into the bottom chocolate part. But just be really careful and just kind of spread out the top. There's a lot of these recipes on Pinterest. This is the first one I'm trying. I love Reese's, so it'd be nice if I could find a healthy replacement and get my protein at the same time. All right. So I'm just kind of lightly going over it. I think that's good. Right here. Next time I might make a little more peanut butter mixture. Okay. All right. Now, top off the rest with chocolate. Try to, I don't know if I'll have enough, a whole scoop full, but it'd be good if I could get 1 scoop per container. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. So next time I'm going to for sure put less chocolate on the bottom, so I have more chocolate for the top, but it should be fine. Because there's still plenty in here that can be scraped out. So I'll put this in these two that didn't have as much chocolate. Oh no, top with a spatula just popped off. It's a double-sided spatula and it just popped off. All right. Okay, so got my chocolate in there. I'm going to gently just try to cover the peanut butter with it. So next time I will put less chocolate on the bottom and more chocolate on the top. But it should still taste good either way, because you're still going to get chocolate. It's just going to mainly be on the bottom. Alrighty, I think I got everything covered. Alright, so these babies are going to go back in the freezer for about 15 minutes. And then you can pop them out of the mold. And you can pop them all out of the mold and then keep them, store them in the freezer so that they don't melt. Just put them in a little tray so there they are. We'll put these in the freezer and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, so my little protein Reese's, whatever they are, they're done. They were actually in the freezer for more like an hour, and they could probably stay in there a little bit longer. Because from the time that I took this out and turned on the video recorder thing, it already melted. So half of it's done, half of it's not. So it could actually stay in the freezer for quite a bit longer. Yeah, see, it's not done yet. I don't know if you can see in there. Damn. But I'm gonna taste it anyways. I'm gonna taste the half. It's not done. So, I'm impatient. So I'm gonna get the little part that's pretty done. It's kind of gooey, ooey, so. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, it's cold. I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. I think next time, the key is to put the bottom part in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Put the peanut butter in, and put the peanut butter on top. Maybe not make the peanut butter quite as runny. And in that case, maybe not make the chocolate quite as runny. And then it definitely has to be in the freezer longer than 15 minutes, as you can tell. Got it in there for an hour, and it's still all gooey. So this is my first protein Reese cup recipe that I tried. I'm gonna try another one, which is actually just all mixed together and you put it in the freezer. So I'll try that one next. But this is actually pretty good. Once it hardens, I think it'll be a great little guilt-free snack. So if you're a chocolate lover like I am, this ought to do it for you. Thanks for watching.